rain is falling, but we will have baseball for you live on MLB Network. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The league's current wildcard teams battle for home field advantage. Coming up next. Nicholas Lawson is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Into the box, Andrew Vaughn. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. In there, and it's 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
This is foul right side. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Carroll is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third.
Now batting, Austin Meadows. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Luis Patino will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And there's 1 down now. So digging in now, Corbin Carroll. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the third baseman, Brett.
At the plate, Brett Beatty. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Line toward right center. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
So coming to the plate, Jamal Saylor, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pirates leave one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Cabbage is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13.
And in steps Manny Machado. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And ready for his first at-bat, O'Neill Cruz, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Mejia recovers. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Adrian Ortega, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Peters is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Trey Cabbage, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll move to the third with no score. At the plate, Elvis Vizcaíno. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
And a good throw gets him one gone.
Up next to the Padres, the first baseman.
Ready for another chance? Andrew Vaughn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there for strike one, 0-1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. Third inning, no score to this point. Liner in there for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down. And
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Austin Meadows. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base.
Now batting.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third, because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
Digging in, Seth Beer. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, now the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. 3 runs already home here. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 4-0 San Diego. So striding in, Jalen Miller. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Rounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. One out, nobody on. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Mejia. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chang-Ho Yang. Skied into straightaway right. And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's Manny Machado now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
A ball and a strike now to Machado.
1-1.
And he takes a called strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Machado on at first, nobody out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Carroll will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. The pitcher, Luis Patino, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Vaughn. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. 1-0 the count. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in once again, DJ Peters. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Padres leave a pair, but they hold a 4-0 lead. To the plate now, Corbin Carroll. He'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. And Tatis is there for route number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Brett Beatty. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And you can see where he ranks on the Pirates team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. In now, Jamal Saylor. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Bucks go down quietly. They're down 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat.
The right fielder, Austin.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot.
Now that's shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Lofted in the air out toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to him.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. To short, hit hard, reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next to the plate for the Padres, Francisco Mejia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Popped him up. Sailor over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Padres leave 1. They lead it 4-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
First baseman.
Digging in, Adrian Ortega. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Trey Cabbage. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping into the box, Jalen Miller flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fouled off. Now the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another shot now, Manny Machado. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First offering on its way. Now Manny turns on one and sends it to deep left. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting. The pitcher, Luis Patino.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Brandon Kingman takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 30.
Into the box, Luis Patino. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Vaughn. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, DJ Peters. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. Addison Russell is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Chang-Ho Yang. 3rd baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And there's out number 2.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Ready once again, Corbin Carroll. No hits to this point. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Bobby Wolf is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 22. Bobby Wolf.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Wolf has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. He singled his last time up. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. This is line to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So that's their 12th hit of the ballgame so far. And although this isn't a stat that's referred to all that often, we'll take a look at the season-long total for hits by a team. And we can see right there that these Padres currently lead the NL in that department. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 5 runs, 12 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Fouled away. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. Got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5 he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second. Bob Benning will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 34, Bob Benning.
First offering on its way. Manny Machado stands in as he looks at a called strike. And it's fouled away. Count remains at 0-2. Another one sent foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Fly ball out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Padres leave a pair. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in the long ball threat, Brett Beatty.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The catcher, number 36,
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single. Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now to the plate, O'Neill Cruz. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is lifted out to left. Beer is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. Into the box now, Trey Cabbage. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Here's a chopper for the shortstop. And he's safe. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. Pirates strand a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Elvis Vizcaíno. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yang is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now to the plate. The pitcher, Luis Patino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. Now in the box, Andrew Vaughn. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. To third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Padres on. Stepping up now, Jalen Miller. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Way outside. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Smoke toward the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Garrett Gerard come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 2, Garrett.
Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Peters is there, 2 gone. Striding in, Corbin Carroll, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dilo, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They can't chip in. Yount enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2. Yount, a native of South Carolina. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2022 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Fouled off. A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone. And
Elvis Gonzalez enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
1-1.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Count remains 2-2. saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting,
Stepping into the box, Francisco Mejia, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Jamal Saylor. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Peters is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in, O'Neill Cruz. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch out.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Adrian Ortega.
At the plate, Adrian Ortega had him reaching there on the first pitch as this is fouled off to the left. It's 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
There's one on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
A 5-0 finish tonight. San Diego led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Luis Patino earns his 8th victory of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.